come out to the 25-yard line. So the Auburn Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The inside handoff. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Waved to try the return. The coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Quick strike complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop and show the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Hall will throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Yes, fucking go.
Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to pound it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Decision coming up, but you know what you're going to do. The ball's on the 1-yard line. You go make your decision, stay aggressive, get after it.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They go to the ground. Turns away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last round.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, full right, looking for the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Gamecocks would marry it up, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Tigers, dating to the days of Shug Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the Plains.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got the back over the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? You get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hall will throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Flies it out of the air. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy catch.
Leaves it with the back. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Abraham. He's close to a 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grab near the sticks. It's Abraham. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football.
Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Lost to fire on second down. This one's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Incompletion on the outbound. He'll make the play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Under fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Auburn lines up quickly. On third down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. They get down close to the goal line. You need better execution to put a touchdown on the board.
Hall to go up top. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the spot the defense. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
On the move from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle. team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Hall will throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there. We couldn't hook up.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are on the move. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Hall to go up top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return.
Definitely a pass interference. Or something. Defensive holding? Damn, bro.
Fires to the big thumb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Always nice to have that security blanket.
Damn.
The tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he's brought down after a nice game. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard. The offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Put it in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. He plays a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And when you do, peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hall will throw it.
Come on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hall to go up top. He lobs one.
Oh, go.
On the left side.
Go!
Inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's now the
That's
second
huge.
time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
I think they ran into one another.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 21 over Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Swings it out to the flat. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, damn it.
For the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Damn it, he caught it. Fuck.
He'll work his way down to the 28. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. give on the inside. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Shows him the step.
Damn it.
It's up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He'll do it himself. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Finish the ride in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finding open areas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the 1st down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more.
Go, boy.
Especially in the middle.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and run it up again here.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
The crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Enormous play coming right here. 4th down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Grant behind the line. It's Chavez. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they were stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moves it forward just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Auburn lines up quickly. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half.
He'll lock one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Oh! Oh, about blocked that bitch.
Final minute of play, guys. It's all tied up. The stage is set for some serious trouble. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hall will throw it. He holds one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Holy shit.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Just drives it between the uprights. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes.
Ooh, first big-time win.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity.
Fuck yeah. Beast. Beast. Absolute monster. This motherfucker caught a crazy one too, I think. This one. This kid right here. Yep. Caught a motherfucking crazy pass. He's 6'5". It makes sense. Makes fucking sense. Bunch of bullshit right there. Twin. Who we got next week? I think Kentucky. Kentucky. Hey, I'll take that. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. At Kentucky. Hell yeah. It's going to be a good one. See y'all next week. Look at that combined opponent record. Holy shit.